Sifu, the other day you were during a class, you were on mic, and then you were walking over and you were talking to somebody about like you're cooking some food, and it was all coming through, and I was like, someone should, because I was watching the video, I wasn't at home, and all you could hear was you talking about prepping some stuff and doing this thing. I was like, someone's got to turn that off. Well, no, you didn't say it was just funny, because it was like you were just talking about how to. What?
Turn the mic on. Okay, you can start now.
All right. Is it on? All right. You ready? Oh, you put it on.
Because these classes that the 10 minutes in between, so we might next time this is 1 minute. Okay, ready? All right, ready, Bob? Okay, salute. Say, Rob, you got it. Rob's going to take you through some of these.
Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we're just doing an abbreviated version of the warm-ups. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, lift. Down. 1, 2, 3. To your right. Left. 2, 3. Center. Breathe in. Out. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. 2. Center. In. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, waist circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Okay, neck exercises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. And then tilting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Full circles. 2, 3. And reverse. 1, 2, 3. There, spread apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spun too fast, lost the microphone. Try to look at the wall behind you when you turn. turn to the right. And switch. 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 So I'll do straight leg stretch. Feet perpendicular. Switch. 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 Center. Bring it up. Shake it out. Breathing. Punching drills. Switch. 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 Center. Okay, back to the hand. Switch. Center. Challenge. Back the fist. Switch. Okay, I guess we're doing a shortened version of the punching drills. Low block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Middle block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. High block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All three. 1, 2, 2, 6, 8. Okay, low block punch. Extend both hands back. Low block punch. High block punch. Okay. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Low block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. High block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thrust. Shut up. Keep breathing. So we'll do a couple of kicks. Straight kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. Heel kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll do deep breathing. Straight leg kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Round kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing. Let's do side kicks. Just start out. First position. Punch, punch, kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. Kick. 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. Kick. 2. Now switch. Same thing except this time when you punch, step behind, kick, step in front. 1, 2. Punch, step behind, kick, step in front. 1, 2. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. 1, 2. Kick. 1, 2. Switch. Same thing. Punch, step behind, kick, step in front. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, breathing. Do a what? Should I face this way? Face that way or?
Ready? Begin.
Hook, step up, drop. Punch, block, cover, turn, drunken fist, back, punch, down, chop, sliding step, punch, down, hook, cover, open, palm strike, pull back, punch, step in front, go the elbow, elbow, back fist, palm strike, turn, 1, 2, cover, back fist, pull back, punch, change direction, palm strike, hook, kick, punch, cover, dragon, draw back, sliding step, punch, finish. Okay.
The uppercut. We don't want our uppercuts to be out here, up here. Your hand should go up like this. Yeah, so it's not too long. You're not reaching. You just come straight up like this. So along the pathway, it can strike anywhere along here. But once you get past a certain limit, it's like the law of diminishing returns. You're not going to get any more power once you reach your optimum position right there. So then when you're doing this, your chun kill, sliding step, don't look around. You should focus. Look at your middle finger. Boom. The punch goes right there. Because that's what you're focusing on. Put your fist right where that knuckle is, the index finger. Yeah. Just aim at your finger. Boom. Boom. Yeah. And the right center line, right? Good. So that's your focus point. Your target has to align. When we're here, let's try it. Ready? Chun kill. Sliding step. Punch. Okay? If we were doing 5 stances, we draw, right? Pull back. Now, right here. Just aim at your hand. Boom. And then focus and look in that direction. So you're training your eyes as well as the target position. All right, let's do a dragon flaps his tail, cross step. So we're going to go this way, right? Turn, aim it, back fist. Okay, work. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hop, squat, uppercut. There's your uppercut. A little shorter. Yeah, so Iris, pull it in a little bit. Yeah. and then close. Okay, so every technique has a specific target. So you did the warm-ups already, right? So all right, let's go to second form, Logakun. Right? Second form. Okay, ready? Hup. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Okay, let's here. Ear level, not too high. 3, 4. 1, 2. Scoop. 3, 4. Turn. Okay. Yeah, turn the shoulder away. Fist should be here. No, the shoulder's going that way. More. Okay, so you're like this. So you don't want to be straight like this. Turn. Reverse. Chop. Right to the waist. Scoop. Press. Kick. Punch. Okay, change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbow down. Actually, there's parallel right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoop, press, kick. Okay, let's sync. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick. 1, 2. This one goes a little bit further. And then arch your wrists a little bit like this. So the wrist actually like this. Yeah. Because when you thrust up, you're coming this way. It's not coming this, see what I mean? So, yeah. So this bends a little, yeah, a little bit. Because it's going toward the, yeah. Okay, then from there, go. 1. Chunkyo, sliding step punch. Reach behind, elbow. Okay, let's try that again. Let's back off this way a little bit. Yeah, Iris, stand here. So after the punch, okay, we're going to reach over the top, take a step. You're going to step through, wind it up, twist your back a little, and then wound up, it's a spring. Boom. Okay, good. Drop. Back fist. Okay, again, ready? 1, 2, 3. Again, ready? Elbow. Let's put something in the, you have to get your waist into the elbow. You have to turn. Ready? Try again. Ready? No. Turn this way. Turn. Boom. Ready? Again. 1. Yeah. So sluggish. Let's get it going. Ready? Go. Again, ready? Go. Yeah, that's good. Like that. Again, ready? Turn. Get that back involved. Ready? Go. Ready? See? Again. One more time. Okay, strike, down, drop, back fist. Okay, one more time. Ready? Go. Hook, strike, back fist. Now don't forget, we're elbowing like this, but then we have to look down. Okay, so you had to track all 3 directions. 1, elbow, hook, look at your elbow. Strike down. Back fist. Okay, change directions, go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Rob. Yeah. All right, ready? 6. 1, 2, palm, scoop, press, kick, jump back, and thrust. Thrust, let it go. Sink. Let's try again. Turn your body, thrust, lift, turn, chop. Okay? So everything should involve that twisting. Let's try that again. From the kick. Kick and then jump back. 1. So we're here. Kick, 1. Now here. 1, 2, 3. So the more accurately you twist, because we already learned how to twist the body. We turn this much and this much. So we're here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. See, you have to, everything we're doing is a motor skill. So you have to activate your back, open, thrust, open, thrust, open, chop. Same action. But if you don't put that into the movement, your body will never know it. So if you just go through the forms without that, you're practicing and the body doesn't know that it belongs there. So we have to at least get the body to understand that that should happen. Okay, so ready? Rob, kick. Okay, jump back, thrust, down, open, chop, twist, kick, phoenix. Okay, next, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, open up a little bit. Hold it there. Okay, this hand should be over this way a little bit. Yeah, a little lower. Yeah, reference point not above forehead height, right? Okay, ready? Okay, relax the shoulder. Ari, shoulder, relax the shoulder. Don't let it, relax it. And this is about eyebrow level. If you turn like this, you should see a high block. If you turn like this and it's over here, then your hand's too high. Okay, go, trap. Step up, press. Don't forget the press. We're here, right? We trap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to press before you thrust. You can't thrust and press because you have to clear and then thrust. Yeah. So it's kind of a cycle. You intercept the hand, then you thrust. You can't do that. See what I mean? So a lot of you, because you have to, there's a strategy in the movements, and if it's a technique, when you apply the movement, you have to have a position. So the first position is here. Second position is turn. Third position is here. So this hand comes forward, and then this hand comes up. So your hand was doing this, right? Yeah. Okay, then close. Turn to the corner. Salute. 1, 2, 3. Okay, deep breathing. Okay, so let's go through that one more time. This time, about medium speed. Try to stay together. All right, Rob, you got it? Same form, medium speed. Execute a little bit more. So when you go through a form, when you speed things up, you speed the final position. You don't have to rush the legs. Just take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So when we speed up the form, it's really just the individual unit of that. It's not rushing through all your footwork, because then it gets sloppy. Right? Okay, ready? We'll stay together. So the front two lines are actually setting up the pace. Don't rush. It's not doing a solo form. It's still group form. Ready, begin. Hup, go. Reverse. Chop. Scoop, press, kick. Boom. Go. Sliding step. Boom. Step. Boom. 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 Dragon. Cross. Sit. Turn. Here's that twisting of the waist. Kick. Go back. Open. Close. Chop. twist, kick. Okay, going to the back. 1. Follow Paul. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Get Sunny. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoop, cross, step, push. 1, 2, 3. Grab and chop. 1, 2. Same as before. 3. Sword finger, turn. Lift. Trap. Thrust. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, good. Deep breathing. Inhale. So we're going to do Bangbu Kun, right? We can form 3 lines. Keep the 6 feet apart, but we'll do it slowly to the count. Okay. See how it looks. Okay. We'll wait for Irish. You doing it? Are you going to do this? Okay. We just wait. Take a breather. So the sliding step, let's just do a couple of those toward the mirror. Make sure we have it. We're here, right? So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Let's back off again. Let's try that again. Because a lot of times when people first learn it, especially the kids, they end up doing this. So if they're doing that, and you're teaching the class, you got to tell them it's not like that. Otherwise, they'll do that, and they think that they're doing it correctly. It's just one distinct movement. So that's like in the Hung Gar Dinma, sliding step. If I'm like this, what you're doing is I'm moving. Boom. You're sliding, so you're moving. So. And actually, if you can sneak up on your opponent, you see, they don't really know you're moving, because a rush movement, your opponent will respond right away. But when you're like this, they really don't know what's going on. It's kind of deceptive. So, anyways, okay, ready to do third form. Eyes staring straight ahead. Ready, together, 1. Okay, let's do it again. 1, push. So this should, here. Ready? 2, 3, 4. In the corner, shoulder height. Let's hold that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Lunge. 3. Step through, punch. Cross up, grab. Fold the elbow. The hand should be like this, right? So you have a C. Okay, it's because you're grabbing someone's wrist and you're focusing on your hands. And your wrist should be slightly bent over like this. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2. Oh, back fist, elbow. Back fist. Turn. 1. So let's do that turn again. So we're here. I do, Paul. Ready? Black fist. Back fist, turn, poke, thrust. Okay, so don't do this, because even though that's the same position, you don't want to do this and then go like this. It's really here, 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 and here. Right? So you have a thrust, and it should be short high. So again, ready? Accelerate. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try that again. Ready? From the back fist. Turn. Go. 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 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Lunge. Catch. 1, 2. Uppercut. Left. Go. 1, 2, 3. Lunge. Okay, you step through, grab, and pull back. push, hook, elbow, hook, elbow, high bar, twist, angular strike, scoop, double elbow, step out, slide. Okay, hold that again. So the position should be like Paul's. See how Paul's position is? You have one hooked hand and you're slicing like this. So your elbow should be up higher, this one. And the stance is too open. See, we came from here, right? We're here. Step, and then draw. So your position should be here, like this. Elbow should be out, like this. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to take it a little bit higher. Yeah. Now we're going to get the left punch going. Pivot, punch. Okay, now high block sweep. 1. Left sweep, right sweep. Okay. Hop, praying mantis. Jump kick, 1, 2. Okay, hold that position. We're like this in the mirror. See this elbow? We're like this. Okay, step up. Hook. Sink. Up. This way. 1, 2. Vertical elbow. Punch. 1, 2, 3. Uppercut. Sweep. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3. Hook. Back fist. Cutting hand. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Lunge. Step punch. Step through. Close. Close. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Deep breathing. Anybody? Inhale. Okay, so let's do a few of those sweeps. Let's step back a couple of steps. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Again, that's good. Okay, step back a little. We try it again. So important thing is get those hands and feet working together, coordination. There's 1, 2, 3. Because a lot of times when people are first doing this, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3. It actually is a cycle. It has more than one dimension. You're here in this plane of movement. Then you have this plane of movement, just like this. So when you're here, your body is turning like this. You're turning like this. And depending on where's this movement, there's a circle here, there's a circle here. If you change it to this, like this, then it changes to the vertical plane again. So you have to change axes because you have the vertical horizontal axis. So let's try it a couple of times, see if we get that timing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, good. Step back. So, all it takes is practice, but you get a little bit of fingertip snap. Yeah. Because while we're thinking, we're grabbing, hooking like this, you can also go like this, boom, to strike just to the face or to the eyes, right? When the hand goes like this, it's a strike. So, right. So you flick, your hand is like this. Right? So what you do with the movement is interpreting motion, but the thing is, you have to develop the motion first, build the coordination, and create that, the life in the movement. Because everything that we're doing, it's a performance, but it's also bringing in emotion, a feeling of what's going on. So it's not just randomly moving. You're here. You can see that you're doing something with this hand. So you have to intercept. There's your bridge. Right? So this turning is capturing. if you could imagine, and then I'm pulling like this. Right? So that's what you have to develop as an action more than anything. So the action you can interpret, then apply it as a technique, because it's directional and it's forces. So we have to create that. And the scoop is this foot. Right? You have to hook, and this foot should be twisted in like that. Right? Because if the foot's left like this, you don't have strength in your ankle. Just like if you don't hook your wrist here, you don't have strength in the hand. See? So these are just little nuances that we have to bring into the movement. And let it go. Let it go. Turn the body away. Turn the body away. Yeah, like that. Hook. Boom. Ready? Hook. Okay. So most of this information is really, if you're teaching, at least there's a consistency with the approach, so that people can start to kind of adapt those positions better. So this is the same kind of action. So relax the shoulders, so let it go. Now when the hand goes like this, you can capture like this. That's one thing. But you can also use this. Right? Deflect. If I'm like this, boom. You're here. You poke. Here. This is actually still using the outside of your arm. Right? So pull this over more. Yeah, over here. Yeah. And then keep it level to here. Lean this way. So here. A little bit closer in here. And then turn your shoulder this way. Get some more reach. Like that. You see? Yeah, see, you look in the mirror, it's different. And then do it the way you had it. Turn this way and let it. And then bring it like this, like you had it. You see how that looks? Now you turn away. Yeah, it's here. Now when you turn away, you see how that looks? It has a different, because the line is different. If I'm pulling like this and I'm striking, then you can see the force like this. If I'm going like this, you can see it deflects it, right? Boom. Then it moves it out. Yeah. So those little things actually keep the structure, the position. Yeah. So this is like Hung Gar Lao Jiang. Right? You like this. Or here. So same concept. Okay. Right. So the pulling, sync. So in this form we have a lot of this. So that's grabbing, pulling, intercepting. This is grabbing. So this is like an eagle claw. They have this, right? Or this. What you're doing is grabbing the joints, right? So you're like this, like this, pulling and pushing. So you have to articulate, show the energy in the hands. When you go like this, your hand is producing a grabbing force. So it has to be like this. So your strength is building it there. So when you pull, and you strike, and you pull, when you hook, all these are techniques. Now, in Hung Gar, we're like this. In Mantis, we're like this. So when you're up like this, and you come down, this is the back fist, but it's the back of your hand. It's like Yehimon, right? Like this, or like this. As long as you have this structure, you can strike. or you can strike, because this is that. Now this is different from this, because now this is coming this way, this is coming this way. So how you define your wrist will determine the direction of your force. So that is turning like this. This is turning like this. This is striking like this. Yeah. So every maneuver you make around the corner is a change of direction. Every time you make a change of direction, it has to be compatible. If I go like this, I go like this, you can see the follow-up, right? When we're like this or like this, you're following up and you're moving and you're moving. You have to tie and sync the torso to the movement. Right? So let's just try that. Let's go 1, 2. So first one, right? 1, when the leaning, then we step up, hook, and then come up. So where's the power? The power's from the lift. It comes from your back. If the back goes up, you have to sink in your stance. So you can feel the relationship of the upper-lower coordination. Yeah, so try that again. So these are, yeah. Twist your body. So you have to twist and sink in the stance. Yeah. And sit into the stance. Yeah. Sink. Sink in the stance is called 坐嘛, to sit into the stance. 坐. Yeah. And then, so you tie it together. Right. So then what's the next move right after that? After the elbow. Next, high block, right? Turn. Swing. Hook. So your elbow's bent here. So that when you turn, spin. Okay. So how about this? 1, hook. Now, here's the turn, right? So your hands have to go like this in order to do that. So if you just go like this, then you miss the transition that's here. Right? We have to turn in the direction of the hook. Then you lift. Because that's what you would be doing as a motion. So you have to tie the transition to the final position. If you don't, then you're compromising the technique. And without that, yeah, that's better. Then you go next, 1. So it's a simple, basic understanding of what you're doing, and then it leads to turn. Hup. Okay, relax your shoulder a little bit. Hit this one. Okay, then go. Go. Okay, sweep. So first, because you see what happens. I'm here, right? So this has to intercept whatever you're turning into. Then when I drop my elbow, I just intercepted the movement. Right? 1, right? 2, 3. Okay, so a lot of these things are, once you get the basic understanding of a transition to go from one posture to the next, then it changes your perspective on the technique between the linkage between one posture and another. Because without that, they're all individual units. But a form connects the postures from 1 to 2 to 3, and they connect. So the end of one posture begins the beginning of the next, and it cycles through. Those transitions are what are the hardest things to develop. And folding and unfolding. Yeah. Yeah. So when you're here, don't let it go like this. You have to go like this. Drop. Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Relax the shoulders. You relax your shoulder, create a circle. Okay, and get some water if you want. Take a break, and then we'll go through fourth form. See you next time. Saturday? Oh, Thursday. Huh? Yeah. Okay, going to run through fourth form. Fourth form. Irene, you want to lead fourth form? Oh, you okay with it? Okay. You want to shift this way? You have Irene lead it. Okay, ready? Zhenjiang, fourth form. Do you want to do it to the count or you want to just take it slow? To the count, we'll probably stay together better. See if I get this wrong. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn. Left. 1, 2. Thrust. Sink. Adjust. Turn. Thrust. Close. 1. Trap. Cut. Palm. Form the fist. Short punch. Boom. Turn back to center. 2 punches. 1, 2. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Eyes follow the hands. 1, 2, 3. Lift. 1, 2. Cross. 1, 2, 3. And close. 1. Wrist block. Okay. Step. Adjust. Double block. Thrust. Turn. 2 punches. Turn. Stomp. 1, 1, 2. Change directions. Hook. Uppercut. Remove. Punch. Punch. Turn. Scoop. Uppercut. Remove. Punch. Punch. Change directions. Sliding step punch. Step up. Waist. 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Punch, punch, punch. Corner back fist. Chun kyo. Sliding step punch. Elbow. Strike down. Back fist. Turn. Palm. Turn. Jump. Corner back fist. Sliding step palm. Double block. Double back fist. Strike. Sweep. Butterfly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Push. Center. Stomp. Push. Sit back. Drunken fist. Cat stance. Strike. High. Sweep. Hook and sweep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sliding step. Punch. Turn to close. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, deep breathing. Okay, horse stance. Okay, we're here. 1, 2. Okay, the hands are sideways like this. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, now let's go to the waist high one. 1, 2. So don't have the hands too close. It should be wrist and elbow. 1, 2. Wrist and elbow. You have to draw that imaginary line between your hands. So here, this is up, up, 1, 2. You see the hands, see they're aligned like this. So the plane of movement is here. Right? So this hand should be back more. You see? A little bit closer, right, like that. So those are structures. When you're in your position, there's a structure. Why are you creating that structure? Because it's virtual movement. It's virtual technique. So that becomes established when you move. If you have it established, then when you're like this, you grab and you push, it automatically will be, the spacing will be right. So that's part of, what training in the traditional arts are. You're setting up these, positions for technique. So when we go like this, or we go like this, or this, why are we doing those? Because that's your action. It's going to go there. Something comes here, it goes there. Something comes here, it goes here. You block this way, it goes right to the elbow. If I want to move to here, it changes. Then it comes here. If I go like this, it comes up to the chin. So these are, you're programming these actions. So if it's spontaneous and a reflex, then it goes there without thinking. It just happens. When you're like this, it automatically goes out. Right? If you go like this, it automatically blocks. You strike. It always will cycle through like that because your body already knows it. Now, if you go like this, like you're thinking through it in the form, then it can't be a reflex because the mind is involved. It's churning, trying to figure out what it's doing. It's too late. So as a martial art, it has to be spontaneous and quick, but you have to go through this process of taking movements from what's conscious to subconscious, and then it turns into reflex. So anything in Zhenjiang you might have a question on? This after this butterfly palm, pull back. So when you're here, you sink. So this footwork has to go back. So every movement has a final or beginning or ending position, should have a timing, right? So if we did the butterfly palm and then we sit back, this position and this should be together, right? When we step down, that's preparing. That has to go together. If you go like this, strike, then we have to adjust this leg. Then we go like this. Then we turn and strike. So if you set up your movements correctly, it's going to be very natural. You see that? So let's try it from the butterfly. Push, right? 1, 2, sink. 3, 4. Adjust. Back foot, back leg. So if you're here, right, then you're going to adjust. You're going to adjust this foot and then do this. Then the next hand position is going to be here. Then this hand's going to come from, it can't come from here. You have to set this up. Strike. Then you're going to scoop. Then from here, this foot comes in, and you withdraw here. 1, 2, 3, and then you turn. Elbows in, open, 45 degrees. Go, just like footwork. Sliding step, punch. Now when you turn, don't let the elbow do this. Elbow has to be here. Turn. Turn. Close. 1, 2, 3. So when you punch, those are two extremes. Right? This is too close. This is too far. It should be here. It should be here. That's the same one from day one. Right? So it doesn't vary. If the elbow goes like this comes in, then that's not going to be out. So you have to fix that throughout the transition. So that's a little closer. Yeah. Because what's happening are you're leaving your elbow here and you're like this. But it should be here. Because why? No. It should be in more. Yeah, but not like this. Like this. This is your framework. So, yeah. So there's your position, right? But the thing is, okay, elbows out a little. No, it's just a little. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you hold that position, we'll go to the leaning, then we're here. So this is still in front of me. See this? You left yours there. But this is where your framework is. And then it comes back to here. So you really don't lose your frame of reference. Simply because this is my frame of reference. It comes to here. There. But when I use the movement, it only comes here. You see, this is still here. It has... Because you intercepted already. So if you intercepted, if you go like this, then you actually lost this framework. You're here. And then we're here. See? Now, if you say, well, I'm trying to protect here. Well, here, what happens when you're here? Then I just sink my elbow back if I had to respond to that. Because the first line, if he threw a punch, I'm intercepting, I'm here. If he punched to here, under here, I can go like this, and I can maneuver, or I can sink. But that's going to another technique. See? So there's some adaptability there, but you have to be able to adapt based on. Still, you have trueness in the framework, then you have sort of modifications. But when you're doing form, everything has to be precise. If we talk about low, middle, and high, low, middle, and high, you don't veer off of that basic foundation, fundamental movement. It varies when we start to move. But you don't lose your framework. Just like this. You have that basic framework that you establish from your positions. So no difference between here. Now we're like this. So here I contracted and then came back out. See, yeah. So all these things are adapting, trying to change. Yeah. So that's really what, Kung Fu is. The skill level comes from these kind of little things. Yeah. All right, you want to try Gung Ji Kun? So we've been just working on going through these forms just to dial them in to make sure everything's working correctly. Want to do Zhenjiang? No, we just did Zhenjiang. So how about Gung Ji or Fook Fu? Oh, Fu Hak. We didn't do Fu Hak last week, so let's do Fu Hak. Okay. Everybody know Fu Hak? Okay, ready? Eyes turn straight ahead. We just run through it. Just stay together. Not too fast. Just go for sequence. Ready? Begin? Go. So the first half is actually, pretty good. Then we'll get into the 10 tigers. It gets a little sloppy, but because the footwork we worked a lot in the past and we did all these demos, so that part of it is actually pretty good. The other forms like Laugaku, and even maybe we teach those, whatever. It's it's a lot of timing things that even in the beginning forms that should be translated from the advanced forms. So there's a lot of consistency that should be throughout, all the forms. So the 10 tigers, let's do those just for direction. So you come off the uppercut. Okay, let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, cover, elbow up, push, stomp. 1, 2, 3, shift, cross step, step, turn, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, push. 1, 2, 3. So it's really the footwork. It needs directional. So let's go from the uppercut again. Ready? Butterfly. Ready? 1, 2, step. 2, 3. Okay, twist step. 1, 2, push. Okay, 3, stomp. Palm. 1, stomp. 2, 3. Okay, so let's work that step a little bit. Because if you after the single tiger claw and you stomp, that's kind of heavy. So you don't want to commit yourself like that. You're here. 1, 2. Then you have a transition. Because where's the power come from? You're already in your stance. Then it becomes isolated, right? So when you step off, you have to let it go. Then here. Then you create that action. Then the next one's coming from here. So this, we stepped here, we stomp. Then this has to go here. So you have that phase of motion.
So 80% here.
Yeah, whichever, yeah, should have, yeah. So you see,
And then we shift.
yeah. So, okay, do it again, right? So you did your singles over there. Yeah. Yeah, then you stomp, open, right? 1, so your elbows should be down. No, like that. Not like that. Okay, go. Okay, now cross step. 1, 2. Yeah, but pause. You're here. Shift. Cross step. Step in that direction. Don't just cross over. Because you're working the 2 corners. So when you're here, right, okay, where are we here? When you cross over, you have to cross. So you're actually going in toward your opponent because you want it to be like that, project into those corners. Otherwise, you're just moving laterally across. It doesn't give you the same effect directionally. So you want to, you're here. Then when you step, you cross. Then when you go back, and then when you turn, you're over here. When you turn, the same thing. Your weight's not there yet to here. Push. Then we're going to cross. And we'll go there. Then we're here. Then when you go this way, we walk in that direction. And we walk in that direction. So that gives you the corner. So that's the footwork. Because Seong the ma bu, takes you in a direction and the method of those 4 corners. So that's so best thing to do is work the footwork to make sure you have the direction. And these keel and bu is like this. Your foot's like this. When you step like this, that's all measured out for you. Yeah. So it does feel better, the footwork. Otherwise, it's too. No, there's no good directions. Yeah. Right. So that should help. That'll give you, yeah, a better. Yeah, see? Because when you're like this, there's nothing there now. It's not till you're like this that you have your bridge, right? Right. Yeah. And then you close. So you do the closing movement. The legs are working equal opposite, right? Because if you grab and you sweep, or you grab and you sweep, you have to have that synchronization. You know, just like you used to do the takedowns in judo, you got to grab. You have to take them down. If you just go like this and then do this, doesn't work. You have to get your back strength into it. So back strength is exactly what it is. A yo, we call it yolet. The yo is the back strength. Yeah. So once we close to there, then we have this step. And we're moving laterally across like this, and then we're here. Right? And then we're here, right? 1, 2, here. 3. Then we close. Then we're here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Sink. 2, 3. So once you strike open, and then you kick. So let's do that again from here. Do the step. 1. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, let's try again. Ready? Horse stance. Let's go from here. Right? One step at a time. We're here. No, here. Ready? Shift. 1. So here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Chun. Again. This sink the elbow. Draw. Water. Go. Okay, the backhand. Yeah. Punch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch. Fold. Hook. Hold. Okay, 1, 2. So here, after we're 1, 2. So that becomes part of the turn back. 3, and kick. So 1, 2, 3. So you have the integration of that movement, and then turn back. This is light, and then you're ready to kick, and you're here. A little bigger here, and then flatten it out, yeah. And spread the wings like that. Yeah. See, not only in footwork is our signature form, so the imagery is important because that's what we're trying to capture. So the positions is important. Your positions. So this, all of these are body form. So we can hand-eye body. The body form, we have to capture those images. The body form has to do with the relationship between this and everything else that we're doing. So. Okay. What's that? Yeah. So you're here. 1, then you 2, 3. So you do this movement. Yeah. This movement is down. So when we're here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so because we're coming down, now we'll lift up, we're here, and then we're going to do the hook, the palm, the punch. Yeah, so just change, open, and then go straight down into the direction of the sink. Because the sink, you're here, you're going to sink here. Sink, and then sink again. So between this sink and this is not the legs. It's to lift the body and then sink. Now because it's a double back fist, but we're heading in this direction. So you want to be like this. So you have actually a little more weight on the front leg because you're going to sink into it. Now when we make the next move, we have to kind of subtly shift back to get here. And then here. And then here. So each one of those should have a sliding step. Bigger on that one. So a little bit bigger. See, all these movements that are like this, that are like this, that are like this, they're all the same. Come over the top, over the top. Right from Fook Fu, right? When we go, same circle, same circle. So there's that arc already is established early on, right? But because movements are three-dimensional and it's a lot of spatial stuff going on, it's not easy for some people to track that because you're taking this movement and then you have something going on. Well, what happened in there? So you just have to lift the elbows and create that arc. That's like this one. That's like this one. Those are actually the same. That's like this one. So if you just practice traditional arts for a long time, you probably will pick up on that. But that experience is really learned, from a process. So I know that that's what happens, so I just pointed out to you. So you don't have to guess. Are those all different movements? They're not, they're all the same. So that's what sort of cross-referencing is. Because once the body knows it, it just tracks that movement. It knows it already. So you just have to connect with that motion, and you have it. But there are a lot of different techniques that are slight variations in position, like a back fist, like a phoenix eye, like a cutting hand, a palm like this, a palm like this. They're, still similar to what we already know. First form, 1, 2, 3. This already you have in Fuha. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You see, it's the same movement. You learned that in first form. So that's a cutting hand. Mantis. Mantis. Then you're just doing the same movement. This side, you have a left hook here, turn to back fist. Sometimes people have trouble sinking this elbow. 1, 2. You have to sink that elbow. Yeah. So a lot of things we already know, it's just that we don't pay attention to it. We keep everything compartmentized as separates. But as you progress, all of this stuff starts to, feed each other, and then it becomes a common denominator movement. It falls into a category of motion. And once we have those categories ingrained in our system, then it becomes second nature. Because, it's just like drunken fist and diagonal flying. It's the same action, actually. In application, it's really the same. So if we go like this, and we switch to here, it's the same. Reversing the ball. Right? So that's why, once you're familiar with the action, then you have the same concept. There's just a stylistic difference. A lot of times when people first studied Tai Chi, they said the soft can overcome the hard. How do you do that? So was the big mystical conflict back in the old days, how Tai Chi would, work against hard styles. But the techniques are similar. The approach is different. And you can find that even though they practice Tai Chi slowly, it actually becomes fast when you move it, when you're moving. You can't really apply technique slowly. It has to be fast. But the quickness of it really depends on how integrated your body is. Then it becomes very fast because you're just cycling through. Right? It just happens because you've programmed so many of these things in your body. So the movement Paul was just doing, do the uppercut, right? So that's the, So that came, after that, right? Now uppercut. So you keep it tracking, go, 1. So let's all try that. See, that should be a vertical punch on your center line, right? We worked on that before. Ready? Ready? Trapping hand, and then go up, and then drop down. So where's the dimension? Where's the dimensional change? When we're here, we sink. Then we sink. Because you have to come down before you come up. You have to come up and then you come down. So otherwise, it's kind of flat, right? So where do you get the up and down? In the legs, and also a little bit when you drop. Because you want the center of mass to be controlled. If you keep your back like this, then you're falling backwards. So you have to move into the movement. You're trapping here, 1. So your center of gravity is always in front of you. Drop, go, and then up. Again, 1, 2. So the upper hand, this is where the shoulder has to really relax. Because when we're here, this has to come to here. This has to come to here. Because that's how you trap this hand. When you're here, it can't be out here. Good. Hup. Go. 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 See, your body is like doing a wave because you're here. So your hands relax, up, relax, up. So the sinking is passive. It doesn't take strength to go down. All you do is have to settle. Then it takes a little energy to lift, but don't lose your stance because when you go, you're here. You're here. So your body has to twist. It can't be stiff. So, there's a lot of little things. Okay, so let's bow. I'm going to close form. All right, ready? Everyone, hup. Salute.